Veer, a 2-year-old bundle of energy, bounced on his car seat, his eyes wide with wonder. Barnaby, fall colors, he babbled, pointing an excited finger out the window. Beside him, Barnaby, a fluffy golden retriever with a perpetually wagging tail, let out a happy woof. Their destination was Muskoka, a magical place where, according to Veer's parents, the trees painted themselves in fiery reds, sunny yellows, and rustic oranges. Veer had seen pictures, but he knew, deep in his little heart, that seeing them for real with Barnaby would be 100 times better. When they finally arrived, the world outside the car transformed into a giant, vibrant painting. Veer gasped, his little jaw dropping. "Wow," he whispered, a word usually reserved for extra-large cookies or particularly exciting trucks. Barnaby, equally thrilled, nudged Veer's hand with his wet nose, eager to explore. They tumbled out of the car, Veer's bright blue hat a tiny pop of color against the magnificent backdrop. Barnaby, ever the loyal companion, stayed close, his tail swishing like a happy pendulum. They started down a winding path, leaves crunching underfoot with every step. Veer giggled, delighting in the sound. He bent down, his chubby fingers attempting to pick up a particularly brilliant red leaf. Barnaby, thinking it was a game, gently nudged it with his snout, sending it skittering away. Veer laughed harder, chasing after it with surprising speed. Everywhere they looked, there was something new to discover. A tree with leaves like molten gold, another with branches ablaze in crimson. Veer pointed at each one, naming the colors he knew. Red, yellow, orange. Barnaby, in his own doggy way, seemed to appreciate the beauty too, often stopping to sniff a particularly interesting patch of fallen leaves, his tail wagging a steady rhythm. They found a small, still pond, reflecting the colorful trees like a mirror. Veer sat on a smooth rock, throwing tiny pebbles into the water, watching the ripples spread. Barnaby lay beside him, his head resting on his paws, content to simply be with his boy. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves, sending a shower of reds and golds dancing down around them. It was like living inside a fairy tale. As the afternoon sun began to dip, casting long golden shadows, Veer started to get sleepy. He leaned against Barnaby's warm, furry side, his eyelids drooping. Barnaby, sensing his boy's tiredness, licked his cheek softly. "Good boy, Barnaby," Veer mumbled, his voice already thick with sleep. Their walk back to the car was a little slower, a little quieter. Veer was carried by his dad, his head nestled on his shoulder, while Barnaby trotted happily alongside. Even though Veer was